Right now, there is more opportunity to not just change, but to transform every business process, product, and service than any other time in history. And I know you're saying, well, wait a minute, haven't you been paying attention to the news and all the problems that are going on and all these things? And I said, oh yeah, I have. And I'm going to prove that to you today. Because there are some things that are taking place right now that have never taken place before that are going to play into our hands. I mean, we're doing record profits. We're doing fantastic right now. And what I want to prove to you is that the good old days of our business is actually ahead of us, not behind us. But it doesn't quite look like what was behind us. It looks a little different. I mean, let's face it, there was last year at this time, there was one speaker talking about connectivity. How many people were talking about connectivity up here this time? Well, it's changed a little bit. Why? Because the world's changed. And what we want to do is, how do we attract and retain technicians? How do we get young people excited about where we're going? And by the way, if we would stay the way we are, I'm going to give you a hint. Young people will not be very excited. But because of where we're going, you know what? They're going to be excited. There's a concept I want to share with you. I've been sharing for decades. It's really important. I call it Futureview. How your employees, how young people that might be your future employees, how we all view the future shapes how we act in the present. Let's face it, right now there's people that are buying Apple stock. There are people that are selling Apple stock. People are buying Tesla. People are selling Tesla. Some kids are going to college. Some kids are going to drugs. In other words, it depends on what? Your view of the future. So, how you view the future shapes how you act in the present. By the way, how you act in the present will shape your future. In other words, your future view will determine the future you. And I believe that not just the young people out there, but our own employees, drivers, all of us, our future view fits more of a rear view mirror view versus a windshield. And what I want to do is help you see the road up ahead. So I'm going to start out by, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to predict the future and I'm going to be right. Now, how can I predict the future and be right? I've been doing it for almost 40 years now. How do I do that? I'll leave out the parts I can be wrong about. But the key is how much you can be right about. And what I want to do is help you with that. Now, the two most important moments in a human's life are the day you're born and the day you find out why you were born. I'm very fortunate. Long ago, I found out why I was put on the planet, and that is to teach. So rather than just give you some trends and say, hey, good luck, guys and gals, what I'm going to do instead is teach you a process that by the time I'm done, you will know how to do it. And it's powerful. By the way, notice the title, Anticipatory Leader. Well, why do I want that? Well, I think that's better than just being a reactionary dealer. We react to problems after they occur. We react to disruptions after they disrupt. But things are happening faster and faster, and if all we're doing is being in a reactive mode, we fall behind faster every year. We also need to know how to anticipate. And again, that's what I want to help you with as leaders in here right now. So let me get up front my biggest worry for us right off the bat. And that is, I know you're all busy. You're all really busy. By the way, your people are really busy. And today you can busy yourself right out of business. I mean, why didn't a cab driver think of Uber? Why didn't Marriott think of Airbnb? And I know they were all busy doing what they've always done. They missed the opportunity. I mean, we're doing things today that were impossible just a couple of years ago. By the way, we're going to be doing things 2 years from now that are impossible today, and I'm going to show you how you can see what those are and build those into our plans using the power of certainty, the science of certainty, which I'm going to show you before we go to this lunch. By the way, it's easy to predict. What's next is lunch. See, the future is pretty predictable. All right. Now, well, all right. So let's do something different in this meeting because it's been exciting. We've been learning some stuff. I've seen the new trucks. I know you've seen the new trucks. I think they're amazing. And let's do something different. Let's not just make this a regular meeting because you've been to these before. Many of you were here last year and the year before. Let's do something different. Let's make this meeting a defining moment. That's different than a meeting. Let's make this a defining moment, because the record profits we're making right now are nothing compared to what we can do going forward, because we have new profit-making engines when we learn how to tap into them. So let's make this a defining moment for ourselves, for our organization, and for our people.